What's up, y'all? Hold on, how you spell dating etiquette? E-T... Wait a minute now. E-D-I... Okay, D. Hey, Jess, girl. Okay, wait, I ain't been on live in so damn long. Oh my God. Who's the noise? Wait a minute now. Who are these people joining in? Hey, Jess, girl. So, this is like the first live I have done like in a really long time. I think the last live I did was on Bingo. And I decided not to... Who is all these people? I decided not to do any type of live no more on Bingo when people that was in jail that was jumping on my live. I said absolutely not. But I feel like there's so much stuff going on in the world that I just want to have a great conversation, a fun conversation about like dating and stuff like that. I feel like everybody's dating. Like I don't know too many people who really have somebody. Like I don't know a lot of people who have somebody who is in a relationship. Seems like a lot of us are like really out here dating. So that's why I'm bringing Whopping Wednesday back, okay? Got a whole new flip on it. Classes in session, okay? And the first topic I'm going to be doing is called dating etiquette, all right? Dating etiquette. I feel like a lot of people, when they go on like first dates, a lot of people don't have don't have like proper etiquette when it comes to a first date. That's something that I've noticed and that I'm dealing with, and that a lot of other people that I know, especially women, are dealing with when it comes to dating. It's like once you get to the first date, you don't even want to go to the second date, and it's like why? Why are so many grown men like going on dates, first dates? And just doing all the wrong shit. Like that makes no sense to me. Exactly. It's like you meet somebody, it's the same routine, and just like I'm really on the same vibe that you're on, because you know, it's like I told myself I'm done dating for the rest of the year. Like I'm done dating for the rest. I'll try again in 2023 because like, I don't have time to be dealing with grown men who literally want to just sit up there and text and act like little kids for weeks without planning a date. Like, what grown... It's not even... We're not even talking about just women. We're talking about even... There are some men as well who want to, like, chill with a girl and get to know her, and she bullshitting. So I won't even just say just men. I'm just speaking from a man point of view because I am a woman, okay? I'm a woman. So I can't speak from a man point of view, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of men too that, you know, they're out here dating and they're probably feeling frustrations as well. So, dating etiquette. What is dating etiquette? Dating etiquette is certain things that your grown ass need to know what and what not to do when you're going on a first date with someone. Okay, one, this is a very controversial topic. Who asks who out when it comes to first date? Now, I'm not one of those people where I get it. I get it. I know some women, y'all really taking this girl power movement to, you know, and I ain't judging. So I know a lot of, you know, women are out here asking guys on dates first. And that's, you know, that's cool, girl. That's cool. Do your thing, girl. Power. So I feel like if you as a woman want to ask a guy on a date, I have no problem with that. But me personally, I'm not, it's weird when women, you know what? You know what? I think, you know what? A lot of these new age men, I'm saying this in a nice way, they like that. But me personally, I just feel like I'm that girl. Like in my mind, I convince myself that I'm that girl. So me asking on a date, absolutely. Me ask you on a date, absolutely not. I've said this on the past show. I do not shoot my shot first. Maybe it's arrogance, maybe it's cockiness. I don't care. Call it what you want. But I'm not the type of person to shoot my shot at a guy first, unless, you know, everybody knows I love me a chocolate dark skinned man. If he chocolate dark skin but pretty white teeth, low haircut, can dress me good. You know, I might not chase after you, I may jog a little bit, but me personally, I just have a lot of pride. I have a lot of pride, so I don't feel comfortable, you know, asking no guy out on a date first. I like to be courted. I feel like I'm a princess. I feel like as a man, like 99 times out of 100, you're going to approach me. You're going to approach me. That's just how I operate when it comes to dating. But as women, if you want to go ahead and ask a guy out, go ahead. But personally for me, I don't ask guys on a date first, okay? So any guy that thought that no, I did not ask you on a date. I asked you, did you want to hang out, get a drink or something? Probably because I look at you as a homie. That's probably my way of, you know, friend zoning you. Just FYI, okay? So since I've said, you know, dating etiquette that I feel like, okay, I personally don't ask men out first. I just feel like a man should ask a woman out on a date, okay? So, leads to the next one. 2, who pays? Okay. Now, this is going to be an interesting, you know, logic on this one. Who pays for the date? Okay. Now, personally for me, I feel like whoever asks whoever on the date first should pay. Which leads back to me saying earlier, I don't ask men out on dates. I'm a print, I'm that girl. You're courting me. My only job is to just look cute and see if I would like to go any further with you. So I don't ask guys on dates because I'm not paying for no first date. I'm not paying for no first date. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not. Okay. Why, Kayla? Why? It's 2022. Okay. That's nice for you. If you want to pay for a date, ain't nobody judging you, do you? But me personally, absolutely not. Because I feel like I'm the prize. So I'm not asking you out on a date, paying for the date. Absolutely not. But I understand that, you know, this is in 2022. People are, you know, trying new things. And that's okay. Do your thing, girl. But Kayla got the 411? So whoever asks the person out on the date first, I feel like they should be the ones to pay. Okay? So yes, if you are a lady and you out here, you know, going back to number 1, asking guys on date, when he at that restaurant with his hands folded, looking at you, when the waitress put the tab down, you can't get mad because he don't want to come out his wallet, because you the one that asked him on a date. Probably picked him up too. If we're gonna be fair, and for that reason, that is the reason why. Thank you so much. That is the reason why I don't ask men out on date. I'm trying to wave, but I don't know how to wave. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, anyways, that's the reason why I don't ask people out on dates. Okay? That's for me. I don't care what I stand firm on this. I'm not asking no man out on no date, which means I'm not paying for no date. All right? But as a woman, always have money on you. So what? He asking you out on the date. Always have money on you. Because one thing about a lot of men, they will flex like they got it when they don't. Okay? And the last thing you want to do is be washing dishes with your acrylics on. So always have you some money in case he want to play with you. You can go ahead and pay your half and leave him to wash dishes. That's my goal. I'm very big on that. I feel like as a woman, if you even as a woman, you know your funds low, and he want to take you to a 5-star restaurant, you know your funds is low, you know, just girl to girl, because it happens. Postpone until you get your paycheck, till you get your little funds together. Postpone Anything can happen. Transportation, you may need to do an Uber, anything can happen. Well, you should always have you some money on you. All right. Next, 3, transportation. All right. Leads into the next step. All right. Who should pick who up? Okay. So we're talking about first dates on this thing. Okay. This is something that it's very, very important to me. I don't let men pick me up on dates, on first dates. I don't let men pick me up on first dates. Okay. The only way I let a guy pick me up on a first date is if we already have met. Like you're not a stranger to me. If you're somebody who I know, seen you around, and we've been, like we are familiar with one another, and we know each other. We just haven't went on our first date yet. I'm okay with somebody like that picking me up on the first date. But strangers, people that you just met on Instagram, people that you meet on dating websites, picking you up on the first day, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay? If you have not noticed what's going on in the world, there's something going on strange in the world. And men just ain't been right lately. And having a man pick you up having him know where you live at? Absolutely not. Drive yourself there. Take an Uber, Lyft, get a homegirl to drop you off, whatever. But having somebody that you don't know like that, picking you up from your house, and and some people may be like, oh, well, he can just pick me up at my homegirl house. Okay, what if he's a serial killer? He gonna come to the homegirl house looking for you, but they gonna end up dead. Like this, try to just meet him there. And this is something that I've experienced recently. By a particular guy got very aggressive with me on the phone because I wouldn't tell him where I lived. That I didn't want him picking me up on a date. That was a red flag. Just say you Michael Myers' cousin. Just say you Michael Myers' cousin. Because why are you so adamant about coming to my home knowing where I live at? I'm not asking you for no gas, no Lyft, no Uber. So why can't you respect my wishes that I don't want you picking me up on the day? I don't want you coming to my house. He's blocked. And I hope he see this. You're a weirdo. You're probably a serial killer. Just very aggressive. Like, tell me something. Oh, I ain't that type of guy. That's what all the serial killers say. That's what all the serial killers say. They always be like, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of guy. All right. Okay. Yeah, all right. Next. What should you do on the first date? Now, look at him. This is very important to me. Okay. So to even get to the point of actually having somebody ask you on a proper first date, what should you do? I always feel like this. First dates should be First dates should be comfortable for the both of you. So if me and you've been talking, and I tell you I'm not an athletic girl, I'm not into sports or nothing like that. Why are you taking me on a scavenger hunt through the mountains? Like why? Like why are you? This is our first date. First dates is very special because it's kind of like an introduction of what this could be, okay? So if you're getting to know somebody, especially guys, if you're getting to know a woman and she's telling you something about herself, always the ice cream shop or coffee. Yes, yeah. See, that's your vibe. See, listening, paying attention. Like I love coffee. So me doing a brunch date, a morning date, that's my vibe. Like I love me some coffee. Taking me to a new coffee shop, cafe. What? Having breakfast and coffee? Like, hello, that means you're listening. Having me do some shit that you like, not even considering me and what I like. That's where a lot of first dates go wrong. Like, I had a date a few years ago, and it still bothers me to this day that, okay, even too, if we eating and it ain't going well, I'm gonna pack my food up. I'm absolutely gonna pack my food up. I'll stop eating. I've had those days where I'll be like, okay, they don't need to cause no scene. I'm gonna go ahead and ask for my to-go plate because I've already internalized, like, yeah, I don't want to talk to him anymore. As soon as I get in the car, block. Don't even wait till you get home. Don't even give them a chance to even. Don't even give them a chance to even, you know, ask you if you got home. Say, God bless. Nope. So I feel like dating etiquette for the first date is both people should be comfortable. You know, do something where you're still able to enjoy each other's company and also talk. Like first dates are very, very important. First dates are very, very important. Why are we in a movie theater on the first date? Like, so what can we talk about in a dark theater? So that's very, very important. Dating etiquette, making sure that you pick a particular spot or place that's comfortable for you and your date. That's very, very important. So that way a date is comfortable. You know, I want to be comfortable. You should be comfortable as a guy. I want to talk to you. I can't talk to you if you got me hiking up a goddamn mountain, sweating, out of breath. Cause you done brought me on some shit that you want to do. So you do stuff like that on third and fourth dates when you really done got to know me. Okay, now I really want to bring her into my world. First dates, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely not. Now next, let's say most dates you always go to a place where you got to eat, ordering at a restaurant. All right, so should there be a limit on, you know, what you order at a restaurant? Now, this is what I feel, okay? This is, and I can't preach this enough because I've met a few women who go on dates and get themselves in situations and they got no money to pay for the food, get themselves home. So I feel like you go on a date with a guy, don't order shit that you can't afford. No, you going on a date with his ass because he done promised you, oh, you know, he gonna, and all that type of stuff, and you ordering steak and crab legs and shit, and his card declined, but he broke and you broke. Nobody ain't got no money. Everybody just ass out. Hoover. And then they want to get on TikTok and make these long videos back. Oh, he ain't had no money to pay for it. Okay, that's cool. But what about you? Aren't you a grown ass woman too? Cause ain't no bigger flex than swiping your own card and telling them a good day and goodbye. Like, but when both of y'all stuck in some bummy ass situation like that, when nobody ain't got no money, absolutely not. That's So I feel like at a restaurant you should order something that you can afford. I'm not really one of those women. I know a lot of women that go on dates with guys, they be ordering ribs and crab legs and stuff. That's cool. That's cool. If you hungry, I know a lot of y'all got a big appetite. Okay, people always think us big girls got a big appetite. A lot of y'all skinny girls got a big appetite. So if you hungry, eat, girl, eat. But make sure you can cover what you order. All right. You going on first day eating ribs and stuff. It depends. It depends. I feel like we're gonna go back to number one. You know, who asks who out. So if he asking you out on a date and he take you to a barbecue spot, maybe that's y'all's vibe. You know, y'all can sit there, eat y'all ribs, lick y'all fingers together. So maybe that's what makes it. Maybe that's how y'all bond. But me personally, when I go on first dates, I always order like chicken. I always order like, you know, some type of chicken, you know. I think I went on one date and I went to like a ramen spot. It was different like type of ramens, and you know, it was really, really good, you know. So that was light. That's a light meal. So first dates, it's like I don't want to be sitting up there with a whole entree, appetizer, and dessert, and you getting on my motherfucking nerves. Like, ain't nothing worse than being on a date and somebody getting on your nerves and you ready to go. But you don't order 1, 2, 3. No, order something that you can easily pack up to get out of there. That's just my thing. All right. Next. Now I don't know if I should say this word, but I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube. But sex on the first date. Now, I have evolved. Okay, I have evolved. I am 31 now. Kayla at 21. So, you know, I ain't judging. But Kayla today, sex on the first date, I'm dating for purpose And plus, I'm celibate. You know, yes, I'm celibate now. So, sex on the first date is absolutely no for me. No. You'll be lucky if you get a hug out of me. You're lucky if you get a hug. No, I'm so serious. The last couple of days I've been on, they can tell you. Like, it was like one of them auntie hugs. Like, okay. Because I want you to know, like, I'm not easy. I'm not going to be your sneaky link. I'm somebody's future wife. So that's how I'm moving. But if you're just out here dating, just the day, you know, just casually dating, and you want to have sex on the first day, do your thing. Just please use a condom. Nothing is more disgusting than, like, if you're gonna be a freak girl, do your thing. But out here freaking people with no condoms, like, you have no, like these new age men who don't even have a condom, like. They say condom sales are going down, and you really gonna like open your legs up and let somebody insert themselves in you with no protection? A fool. So if you're gonna have sex on the first date, you know, it just depends on what you want from this. Do you really want to meet a particular person that, you know, actually cares about you, wants to get to know you, you know, values you, you know, then keep your legs closed. Make their asses wait. You are, oh my God, like, you don't know how powerful of a bitch you are until you keep your fucking leg closed. God, like, they have trained us as women to think that giving, like, sex to a guy makes you, like, that's so, no. Keeping your legs, having self-control over your legs, that just because he spent a few dollars on you and treat you nice, that you're supposed to give it to him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're like, I just really can't explain it. It's a bad bitch type of energy that everybody just ain't got it, but only certain women understand what I mean. Like, you're just so much powerful when you keep your legs closed. But if you're gonna have sex on the first day, just make sure you just be focused. Please don't get attached. I think a lot of us women, you know, that's what I remember, just getting attached. Getting too attached, you know, like, it's the first date, you done had sex the first date, and then ultimately you think just because y'all had sex that, you know, this is going somewhere. It's not. And that's how a lot of mainly us women get our feelings hurt. So just depends on what your intentions are. Next, how to tell if there will be a second date and who plans it. Now, you can tell if there's going to be a second date just based off of, like, the chemistry and the vibe. You know, I just feel like normally dates, normally dates, right? Don't you, like, do the activity first? So let's say you're going to a particular concert or show, and then you eat after. Like, well, like, what's the thing? Or if you're going to a sporting game, like, don't you eat first? Like, I guess it depends on the order that you got. But I feel like you can always tell how, like, y'all vibe towards the end of the night. Like, you can really tell, like, wow, like, time is going by. Like, hours have went by. Hours done went by, and y'all, like, and you like, damn, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's how you know, man, like, this, and I haven't had a date like that in so long. Like, it's so long where I really, truly enjoy people's companies, because a lot of these guys are such creeps. They're such creeps, and they make me so uncomfortable, and they don't have good intentions. So I've had so many first dates that didn't even get to the second date. Like, I can't even tell y'all, like, it's been years. No, for real. I can't even tell you. I'm trying to think, has it been a guy that's got a, you know what? I take that back. It was a guy that I was talking to, like, right before the pandemic. He was a white guy, and I really liked him. And we had a few dates. Like, I will say he's like the last guy that we had second, third, fourth dates. Right? But as far as, like, first dates and getting to the second date, oh my God, like, I'm a very tough cookie. Like I block niggas' phone numbers in the parking lot as soon as I get in my car. Like immediately, I'm very hard to please. So I feel like, you know, if you have a second date with somebody, that means that first date went so well, that time went by, you go vibing, and it leaves you like, okay, like, I really want to continue getting to know this person. Like, I want to see this person again. Like, when you get home and you miss them, like, oh, like, I want to see. Like, that's how you know, okay, we need to do another second date. You know, who plans it? I feel like now there's leeway, okay? Because I feel like I said, I don't ask guys on dates, which means I'm not paying for no date, okay? That's just me. So I feel like second dates, I'll plan it, but if you ask me for suggestions, I'll plan it, but I'm still not paying. So I feel like, you know, if it's a second date where you're like, okay, oh, you know, he planned the first date, it went well, I planned the second date. Okay, then who pays? I just be prepared to have your money. Cause like I said at number 1 and 2, I feel like if you are asking somebody out on a date, then you're pretty much responsible for paying. So I feel like if you are a woman, you want to go ahead and take that role, you know, I ain't judging, girl. Just make sure you have some coin, cause some niggas will sit up there and look at you like, cause you assume. I'm just saying. Has it ever happened to me? I've never had it happen to me. I've never had a guy. They just know not to play with me like that. Men know not to play with me like that. Thank you. Men know not to. I think I give off that vibe like she ain't paying for shit. So I've never had no guy skip out on no date, try to ask me to go split. That don't happen to me. Okay, so no judgment on y'all part. Next, okay. Bad dates and good dates. How can, you know, tell a bad date? I feel like this. A bad date goes wrong. This is how dates go bad. When y'all start talking about past stuff. Like, why are you talking about your ex-boyfriend? Why are you talking about his ex-girlfriend? Like, why are y'all discussing this? And this is where I actually had to realize, like, why am I on a date? Why are we debating like this? Like, we should be getting to know each other. Why are we having such deep conversations on the first date? It should be chill and fun. It's because he's bringing up, oh, my last woman did this. I'm talking about, oh, my last. Like, why are you? Please don't do that. Please don't talk about politics or religion or your exes on the first date, because that right there, it's just, it's gonna go down here. It's going. I'm telling you, that's just dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. I am a dating like expert. Trust me, I know. I had a dude that was literally, he was bad mouthing his ex so bad, and it really annoyed the hell out of me. It annoyed me because as a woman, I'm like, don't do that. A good date is a date where, like, you're having fun. Like, you should be able to have fun. Like, you should be able to talk. You should do something where you got to interact. You know, I don't know about, you know, a lot of men, but especially in the city of Atlanta, you can do paint and stuff. Like, they have things where you can make a candle. Like, you can do, like, arcade places. Like, you need to go somewhere where you both can interact with each other. Those are good dates. Just being able to talk, have a good time. Those turn out to be really, really, really good dates like that. Because you're both focused on each other. Trying to go to the movies and you got to be quiet. Like, how you going to get to know somebody in the movies? Even loud concerts. Like, how you going to hear somebody at loud concerts? Something where you're able to have fun, talk, be interactive, and eat. I feel like eat. That's another thing too. I feel like if you're asking somebody on a date and you don't include something to eat or something to drink, just, you know, just like these days and age, like as a grown ass man, like you be like not eat, making sure a woman eat or have something to drink, even if she say like I'm good, cause you know how some women, they be like, I'm good, I already ate. Go somewhere like a little lounge or a bar or something, and watch her ass be hungry. Watch she all of a sudden be hungry. So even if she be like, I'm good, just cause the first thing she'll do, be like, he ain't even offer me nothing to eat. Cause I've done that before. I've done that before. So I just know how us as women, we were really stubborn. Like, we as women sometimes want men to read our minds. It really don't make any sense. It really don't. It don't make any sense. But it's like, sometimes as a guy, you gotta like think ahead. Think ahead. That's if you care. You know. Like, what's so crazy is this, right? So, you know how you meet up with somebody and like y'all don't know if it's a date or not? I don't like that. I don't like situations like that, because let's say we hanging out, we meet each other at a bar, stuff like that, you know, and I don't know if this is a date. You think it's a date, but I don't remember you asking me on a motherfucking date. So what made you think this is a date? In my mind, I'm just kicking it with a homie. Yeah. And another thing, when it comes like dating etiquette, I know a lot of people always say like, okay, you know, I've been on dates before with guys where I've noticed that they're looking at other women, and I'm not, you know, tripping on stuff like that. You know, if a pretty girl walk by and she got a fat ass, like, you probably done call me. Come on, it's natural to look. Somebody gonna have. I don't trip about stuff like that. But I feel like dating etiquette is when you're so thirsty that you can't like literally like get back focused on your date. You can't get back focused on your date. That right there is some that right there make me just end dates quick. Oh my God, I'm the queen of ending dates quickly. I will wrap this shit up quick. All kinds of excuses. Oh yeah, I gotta get to my. Oh yeah, I gotta get. No, because it's like you ain't got no. You just disrespectful. You just disrespectful. Like, you can't get your one glass, but now you all in the way. Okay. And I had a date like this with a guy, and I can tell that he wasn't the type of black guy that date a lot of black women. Okay. I can just tell just from, you know, when we was getting to know each other, I could just tell from his vibe. And, you know, we went to a place. I recommended the place because he wasn't from Atlanta. He had literally just moved to Atlanta for his job. So I recommend this spot. It's very, very diverse. It's a very diverse spot in Midtown. Blacks, white, Asians, Indian. When I tell you this place is diverse, okay? So we sitting there, and every little pretty little white girl walk by, he is like he's in heaven, right? So I noticed it, because I noticed it, you know, I was like, I didn't trip about it, nor did it bother me, because I had already told myself in my brain that I just didn't want to continue on to the second date. He was a nice guy, but like I said, I can just tell that he was one of those black guys that just is not, he don't date a lot of black women. And as a black woman, you know what I mean. There are some black men you can just smell it on them, like he don't know what the hell shea butter is. And I'm the type of person where I don't care about people's preference, because I date interracially. I've said this before, but you know, as a black man, if you know you like blondes, blue-eyed brunettes, which I am not, you need to go home, stay, do what you like, stay where you like. Don't try to come on here and spend man or try to date somebody that you think your grandma wants you to bring home. No, date who you want to date. I know some people don't really like that, but me personally, I don't give a fuck who you date, cause I could sniff you out, and I felt that with him. So, when I left the spot, cause like I said, when I'm ready to go, I check out the dates real quick. You know, he didn't even, you would think like, okay, he would probably, I didn't expect him to, but like, come on now, like, I'm leaving, so I'm thinking you gonna leave too. Oh no. He was like, okay, I'm gonna stay here and get another drink. Yes, he did. He stayed there at the lounge, and I'm pretty sure he was all up in them Becky's faces. Yes, he did. But what's interesting about this situation, this is a little story. I'm gonna give y'all a little tea. So we ran into some frat brothers of his, right? I know you probably thinking like it shocked me too. Like, okay, he's not from here, but he ran into some frat brothers that he went to college with in Miami. So the dude, they walk up to him, they're like, what's like? He was like, they know how dudes, but they ain't seen each other in a long time. And it was one of the homies. He was like, hey, how you doing? He was just, I know this sounds so wrong. He was like, hey, how you doing? Like I said, y'all know I like chocolate. I was like, hey, introduced himself. He was like, this is Kayla, stuff like that. Introduced me, stuff like that. And then, and he was like, yeah, she go by Kayla Got 4-1. She got a show and stuff. But yeah. So he done told those people, told the dude they already know my name, right? So, of course, me and him, the date didn't go anywhere with me and him. So the next morning, I get a follow, and he still follow me too. I get a follow from his I get a follow from his fat brother, right? So, it didn't go. He just randomly like heart some of my pictures, like some of my pictures in my story. That's it. But, it's just saying, I don't know. We could maybe we may end up going on a date in the future. I don't know. It didn't work out with that person. And then I feel like that situation where it was like on that first date, it wasn't nothing intimate and stuff like that. So shit, if I want to go on a date with his friend, I can do that. I can do that, and you can do that too. You just gotta know like the levels of it. Like, don't be going on a date with one guy, then don't work out. Then you go on a date with his brother or his best friend, and like that's just trifling. But that's what I consider dating etiquette. Okay, first date etiquette is you should have a good time. It should be fun and chill. Like, don't go on no first date talking about your last relationship. He did you wrong. She did you wrong. Like, don't do that shit. Don't do it. Don't be talking about politics, no religion. No, you save that down the line when you feel like when you start vibing with somebody. Start having those serious conversations. But a lot of dates fail and they don't even make it to the second date. It's because of y'all getting too serious. Too serious on the first date. I've had that happen to me a lot of times. Me and people are debating. Why are we having this? We shouldn't even be talking about this. So that's just what I consider it to be. So this is Whopping Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing this every first Wednesday of the month. I'm gonna be putting this on YouTube and Spotify. Like I've done, how I was doing pretty much during the pandemic, pretty much. So I'm gonna be doing these like at the first Wednesday every month, just fun and interactive, and also just put it on YouTube as well, so that I can just have more of these like chill, laid back, just conversations and stuff like that. So I'm out. All right, I appreciate everybody who joined and showed some positive comments. I'm surprised that it's as many people. Probably because I posted this on all my social media and I ran ads on it, so that worked out. So I probably have to start doing that more often. So I'm Kayla Got 4-1. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, and I'm out.